Stop cognitive decline. Add these seeds and vitamins to your diet today. Did you know that nearly 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, and that number is expected to rise dramatically as our population ages? It's a staggering statistic, but the good news is that there are proactive steps we can take to support brain health and potentially reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Today, we're focusing on a natural and tasty approach to brain health: seeds. These tiny powerhouses are packed with essential nutrients and antioxidants that can help keep your mind sharp and resilient as you age. So, if you're over 50 and looking for effective ways to boost your brain health, you're in the right place. Join us as we uncover the top 8 seeds that can play a crucial role in preventing Alzheimer's and dementia. Let's dive into these nutritional superheroes and discover how you can easily incorporate them into your daily diet for a healthier, sharper mind. Number 1. Flax seeds. First up, we have flax seeds. These tiny seeds are nutritional powerhouses, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation and promote better communication between brain cells. Flax seeds also contain lignans, which have antioxidant properties that protect brain cells from oxidative stress. Additionally, they're a great source of dietary fiber, which supports overall gut health, a crucial factor in maintaining a healthy brain. To incorporate flax seeds into your diet, simply sprinkle a tablespoon of ground flax seeds on your yogurt, salads, or smoothies. You can also mix them into your oatmeal or bake them into your favorite recipes. Remember, it's best to consume flax seeds in their ground form for better absorption. Start adding these tiny but mighty seeds to your daily routine for a brain-boosting kick. Number 2. Chia seeds. Next, let's talk about chia seeds. These little powerhouses are incredibly rich in antioxidants, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which are vital for brain health. Antioxidants protect your brain cells from oxidative damage, while the high fiber content supports a healthy gut, which is closely linked to brain function. Omega-3s, especially ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, promoting overall brain health. Chia seeds are versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. You can add them to water or juice to create a refreshing chia drink, sprinkle them on your oatmeal or yogurt, or make a delicious chia pudding by soaking them in milk overnight. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds a day can make a big difference in your cognitive health. Start enjoying the benefits of these tiny seeds today. Number 3. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are up next. These seeds are a nutritional goldmine, especially rich in vitamin E, which is crucial for brain health. Vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting brain cells from oxidative stress and supporting cognitive function. Sunflower seeds also contain magnesium, which plays a role in nerve transmission and muscle contraction, further aiding brain health. Additionally, they provide a good amount of healthy fats, protein, and fiber, making them a balanced snack option. To incorporate sunflower seeds into your diet, simply grab a handful as a snack, sprinkle them on your salads, or add them to your yogurt or oatmeal. You can also use them in baking or as a crunchy topping for various dishes. A small daily serving can contribute significantly to your brain health. Number 4. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are a fantastic addition to your diet for brain health. These seeds are packed with zinc, magnesium, and antioxidants, all crucial for maintaining cognitive function. Zinc is essential for proper nerve signaling, while magnesium supports a calm, stress-free mind and enhances memory and learning. Antioxidants in pumpkin seeds help reduce inflammation and protect brain cells from damage. They are also rich in healthy fats, protein, and fiber, which support overall health and provide sustained energy. To enjoy the benefits of pumpkin seeds, roast them with a bit of sea salt for a tasty snack, or add them to your salads, soups, or yogurt. You can also incorporate them into your baking recipes for a nutritious crunch. Number 5. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are incredibly nutritious and beneficial for brain health. These tiny seeds are packed with all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. They also contain a perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are crucial for brain function and reducing inflammation. The omega-3 fatty acids in hemp seeds help protect brain cells and improve cognitive performance. Additionally, hemp seeds are rich in magnesium, iron, and zinc, which support overall brain health and function. To incorporate hemp seeds into your diet, blend them into your smoothies, sprinkle them on your salads, yogurt, or oatmeal, or add them to your baked goods for a nutritional boost. Just a couple of tablespoons a day can make a significant difference in your cognitive health. Enjoy the nutty flavor and the numerous benefits of hemp seeds for a sharper mind. Number 6. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are small but mighty when it comes to brain health. These seeds are rich in lignans and vitamin E, both of which play a vital role in supporting cognitive function and protecting against brain cell damage. Vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. Sesame seeds also provide a good source of healthy fats, magnesium, and calcium, which are essential for proper nerve function and neurotransmitter activity. Incorporating sesame seeds into your diet is easy and delicious. You can sprinkle them on your stir-fries, salads, or yogurt, or use them in baking for a nutty flavor. Additionally, tahini, a paste made from ground sesame seeds, can be used as a spread or dressing. Number 7. Walnuts. Now, let's talk about walnuts. Although technically a nut, walnuts are often included in discussions about seeds due to their similar nutritional benefits, especially for brain health. Walnuts are packed with antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and polyphenol, which are powerful compounds that help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. The high content of DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid found in walnuts, is particularly beneficial for cognitive performance, memory, and overall brain function. Moreover, walnuts are a great source of vitamin E, folate, and melatonin. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant protecting brain cells, folate supports healthy brain function, and melatonin regulates sleep patterns, which is crucial for cognitive health. Incorporating walnuts into your diet is simple and versatile. Enjoy them as a snack, add them to your salads, oatmeal, or yogurt, or use them in baking recipes for a nutritious crunch. You can also make a delicious walnut pesto or mix them into your favorite trail mix. Just a small handful of walnuts daily can provide significant brain-boosting benefits. So, make sure to include walnuts in your diet to support your brain health and keep your mind sharp. Number 8. Pomegranate seeds. Last but not least, we have pomegranate seeds, also known as arils. These juicy, ruby-red gems are not only delicious but also incredibly beneficial for brain health. Pomegranate seeds are rich in antioxidants, particularly polyphenol, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. These antioxidants protect brain cells from damage, improving cognitive function and memory. Moreover, pomegranate seeds contain high levels of vitamins C and K, as well as folate. Vitamin C supports the immune system and helps maintain healthy brain cells, while vitamin K plays a role in regulating calcium in the brain and bones. Folate is essential for brain health, supporting proper cognitive function and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Incorporating pomegranate seeds into your diet is easy and versatile. Sprinkle them on your salads, yogurt, or oatmeal for a burst of flavor and nutrition. You can also blend them into smoothies, add them to desserts, or simply enjoy them on their own as a snack. Their sweet and tangy taste makes them a delightful addition to various dishes. Just a half-cup serving of pomegranate seeds a day can provide a significant antioxidant boost, helping to keep your brain sharp and healthy. So, start enjoying the numerous benefits of pomegranate seeds today. Number 1. Sugary soft drinks. These beverages are packed with high levels of sugar, which can have serious repercussions for your brain health. Regular consumption of sugary sodas has been linked to an increased risk of cognitive decline. When you consume sugary drinks, the high sugar content causes spikes in blood glucose levels, leading to inflammation and insulin resistance. Both of these factors are harmful to the brain. Chronic inflammation is known to damage brain cells, and insulin resistance can interfere with how brain cells communicate, potentially leading to memory problems and cognitive impairment. A study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia found that people who drank one or more sugary beverages per day had lower total brain volumes and poorer memory function. To protect your brain health, it's best to limit the intake of sugary soft drinks. Opt for healthier alternatives like water, herbal teas, or natural fruit-infused water to stay hydrated and maintain cognitive function. Number 2. Energy drinks. While they're often consumed for a quick boost, these beverages are loaded with caffeine and sugar, which can be harmful to your brain health in the long run. Energy drinks can contain up to 3 times the amount of caffeine found in a typical cup of coffee. This excessive caffeine intake can lead to overstimulation, causing anxiety, jitteriness, and sleep disturbances, all of which are detrimental to brain health. Sleep is crucial for cognitive function and memory consolidation, so disrupting it can have serious consequences. Additionally, the high sugar content in energy drinks can cause blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation and insulin resistance. This combination of high caffeine and sugar can put significant stress on the brain. Research has also indicated that regular consumption of energy drinks can negatively impact mental health, increasing the risk of conditions like depression and anxiety. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Public Health found that frequent energy drink consumption was associated with higher levels of stress, anxiety, and depressive symptoms. To protect your brain health, it's wise to limit energy drink consumption. Instead, consider healthier alternatives like green tea or natural fruit smoothies for a safer energy boost. Number 3. High alcohol cocktails. While they might be a staple at social gatherings, consuming these drinks in excess can have serious consequences for your brain health. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant that can impair cognitive functions such as memory, decision-making, and coordination. Chronic, excessive alcohol consumption is particularly harmful, leading to brain shrinkage and damage to the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for memory and learning. According to research published in the BMJ, people who consume more than 14 drinks per week are at a significantly higher risk of developing dementia and cognitive decline. High alcohol cocktails, often containing multiple shots of liquor, can quickly push you over this limit. Additionally, alcohol can disrupt sleep patterns and increase the risk of developing mental health issues like depression and anxiety, both of which negatively affect cognitive function. To safeguard your brain health, it's important to drink alcohol in moderation. Opt for lower alcohol beverages and always be mindful of your overall intake. Number 4. Artificially sweetened beverages. These drinks, which include diet sodas and sugar-free juices, are often marketed as healthier alternatives to their sugary counterparts. However, the artificial sweeteners they contain, such as aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose, may pose their own set of risks when it comes to brain health. Some studies have raised concerns about the long-term effects of these artificial sweeteners on the brain. For instance, research suggests that regular consumption of artificially sweetened drinks may be associated with an increased risk of stroke and dementia. One study published in the journal Stroke found that people who drank at least one artificially sweetened beverage per day were nearly 3 times as likely to develop stroke and dementia compared to those who did not. The exact mechanisms are still being studied, but it is believed that artificial sweeteners might alter the brain's response to sugar, leading to increased cravings and potential metabolic changes. Additionally, these sweeteners can affect gut bacteria, which play a significant role in overall health, including brain function. Number 5. Premixed alcoholic drinks. These convenient beverages might seem harmless, but they often contain high levels of sugar and alcohol, both of which can be detrimental to your brain health. Premixed alcoholic drinks are popular for their convenience and taste, but they often hide significant amounts of sugar. This high sugar content can lead to blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and insulin resistance, all of which negatively impact brain health. The combination of high sugar and alcohol content in these drinks can be particularly harmful. Alcohol itself can impair cognitive functions, while the added sugar can exacerbate these effects, leading to memory problems and cognitive decline over time. Research published in the journal Alcohol found that regular consumption of sugary alcoholic beverages is associated with an increased risk of cognitive impairment and dementia. To protect your brain, consider making your own drinks with fresh ingredients and controlled sugar levels. Number 6. High caffeine coffee. While a moderate amount of coffee is generally considered safe, consuming high caffeine coffee excessively can negatively impact your brain health. Excessive caffeine intake can lead to anxiety, restlessness, and sleep disturbances. Since sleep is essential for cognitive function and memory consolidation, disrupting your sleep can have serious repercussions on your brain health. High caffeine coffee can also lead to increased blood pressure and stress levels, which can further impact brain health. According to research published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease, excessive caffeine consumption may increase the risk of developing dementia. To maintain optimal brain health, it's best to limit your intake of high caffeine coffee. Opt for regular coffee in moderation, and avoid drinking it late in the day to ensure a good night's sleep. Number 7. Fruit juices with added sugar. While fruit juice might seem like a healthy choice, many commercially available juices contain added sugars that can be detrimental to your brain health. These added sugars can cause rapid spikes in blood glucose levels, leading to inflammation and insulin resistance. Both of these factors are known to negatively affect brain health. A study published in the journal Alzheimer's and Dementia found that individuals with higher sugar intake had a higher risk of experiencing cognitive decline. The fructose in added sugars can also lead to the formation of harmful substances in the brain, exacerbating the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. It's important to be mindful of the labels on fruit juices and opt for those without added sugars. Better yet, choose whole fruits over fruit juices to get the full benefit of fiber and nutrients without the added sugar. To protect your brain, focus on consuming natural, whole foods and beverages. If you enjoy fruit juice, look for 100% pure juice without added sugars or consider making your own at home. Number 8. Sports drinks. And finally, number 8 on our list is sports drinks. While they are designed to replenish electrolytes during intense physical activity, many sports drinks contain high levels of sugar and artificial ingredients that can negatively impact your brain health. The high sugar content in sports drinks can lead to spikes in blood glucose levels, causing inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which are harmful to brain health. Furthermore, the artificial colors and flavors in many sports drinks may also pose risks. Some studies suggest that these additives can have neurotoxic effects, potentially impacting brain function and behavior, especially in children and adolescents. According to research published in the American Journal of Public Health, frequent consumption of sports drinks is associated with an increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome, which includes conditions like high blood pressure and insulin resistance, both of which are risk factors for cognitive decline. To maintain optimal brain health, it's best to limit your intake of sports drinks. Opt for water or natural electrolyte sources like coconut water or homemade electrolyte drinks using natural ingredients. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to maintain sharp minds well into their 80s, while others face cognitive decline much earlier? What if I told you there's a hidden factor in your diet that could significantly impact your brain health as you age? After the age of 70, around 1 in 5 people develop some form of cognitive impairment. This could mean anything from mild memory loss to severe conditions like dementia. And while Alzheimer's disease is one of the most well-known forms of dementia, characterized by a progressive loss of neurons, there's still much we don't understand about what causes it or how to prevent it. While there is currently no cure for Alzheimer's, researchers are uncovering clues about its development. It turns out, a combination of genetics, environmental exposure, and lifestyle choices all play a role. However, one factor, in particular, has recently caught the attention of scientists worldwide: homocysteine levels in the blood. Homocysteine is an amino acid naturally produced in your body when you consume foods containing methionine, another amino acid found in high-protein foods like red meat, fish, dairy products, and eggs. Now, homocysteine isn't inherently bad, it's a normal part of our metabolic process. However, the trouble begins when homocysteine levels become too high. This can happen due to various factors, including genetics, poor diet, certain medications, or even lifestyle choices like smoking and lack of exercise. But what exactly happens when homocysteine levels are elevated? High levels of this amino acid can damage the lining of your arteries, cause blood to clot more easily than it should, and lead to an increased risk of cardiovascular problems. More concerning is that elevated homocysteine levels have been strongly associated with cognitive decline, particularly in older adults. Some studies even suggest that high homocysteine may double the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. So, how do you keep homocysteine levels in check? This is where the B vitamins come in. Folate, vitamin B12, and vitamin B6 are crucial in helping the body manage homocysteine. These vitamins work together in a series of chemical reactions that transform homocysteine into other substances that are either excreted by the body or used to build proteins and produce other important compounds. Here's a breakdown of how each vitamin plays its part. Folate, vitamin B9. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, is crucial for converting homocysteine into methionine, which is harmless and even necessary for producing important proteins. Without enough folate, homocysteine can accumulate to harmful levels. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12, on the other hand, is essential for the conversion process to function properly. It works hand in hand with folate to ensure homocysteine is efficiently converted into methionine. A deficiency in vitamin B12 can impair this process, leading to a buildup of homocysteine. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is involved in a different pathway that converts homocysteine into another non-harmful substance called cysteine. This pathway offers an alternative route for the body to dispose of excess homocysteine, reducing its levels and minimizing potential damage. Research suggests that a combination of these three vitamins is most effective at reducing homocysteine levels. A clinical study found that elderly patients with mild cognitive impairment who took high doses of vitamins B6, B12, and folate experienced a significant reduction in homocysteine levels and a slower rate of brain atrophy. Brain atrophy, or shrinkage, is a common feature of Alzheimer's and other types of dementia. By slowing this process, B vitamins could help preserve cognitive function for longer. What's important to note is that these vitamins don't act in isolation. They require one another to carry out their roles effectively. For instance, without adequate vitamin B12, even if you have plenty of folate, homocysteine levels may still remain high. This interplay highlights the importance of a well-rounded diet that includes all these nutrients. So, how does all this talk about homocysteine and B vitamins translate to your everyday diet? Let's make the connection clear. Since homocysteine levels are influenced by what you eat, adopting the right dietary habits is essential to maintaining optimal brain health and reducing your risk of cognitive decline. First, let's focus on folate, vitamin B9. Many people fall short in their folate intake, and this deficiency can directly impact homocysteine levels. Folate is primarily found in dark leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and romaine lettuce. These vegetables are packed with other essential nutrients and antioxidants that support overall brain function. But, here's the catch. Despite being widely available, leafy greens are often neglected in modern diets. Studies show that nearly 96% of Americans do not consume enough of these nutrient-dense foods, missing out on their protective benefits. Next up is vitamin B12, which is mainly present in animal-based foods like meat, fish, dairy products, and eggs. For people following a vegetarian or vegan diet, vitamin B12 deficiency can be a real concern, as plant-based sources of this vitamin are limited. Fortunately, fortified foods, such as certain cereals and plant-based milk or B12 supplements, can help fill this gap. Finally, vitamin B6 is found in a variety of foods, including poultry, fish, potatoes, chickpeas, bananas, and fortified cereals. Most people get enough B6 from their regular diet, but it's still important to ensure you're consuming a wide range of foods to cover all nutritional bases. Have you ever stopped to think about how the food you eat today could shape the future of your brain? Imagine if something as simple as missing a vitamin could increase your risk of Alzheimer's or dementia. It's a little unsettling, right? In today's video, we're going to uncover the surprising link between certain nutrient deficiencies and cognitive decline, and show you how making small changes in your diet could have a big impact on your brain health. Stick around, because what you learn today could help keep your mind sharp for years to come. Number 1. Vitamin B12, the memory protector. Vitamin B12, often referred to as the memory vitamin, plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of your brain and nervous system. It's essential for the production of DNA and red blood cells, but when it comes to cognitive function, B12 truly shines. This vitamin is vital for the formation of myelin, the protective sheath around nerves, which allows for efficient communication between brain cells. Without adequate B12, these nerve cells can become damaged, leading to memory lapses, confusion, and even symptoms that resemble dementia. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at absorbing B12 from food. This is due to a decrease in stomach acid production, which is necessary to release B12 from the protein in food. As a result, B12 deficiency is particularly common in older adults. What's alarming is that a deficiency in B12 can mimic the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. This means that someone could be misdiagnosed with a cognitive disorder when they are actually suffering from a reversible condition caused by low B12 levels. To prevent B12 deficiency, it's important to regularly consume foods rich in this nutrient. Animal products such as meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy are excellent sources. For those following a vegetarian or vegan diet, fortified foods like cereals and plant-based milks, as well as B12 supplements, can help meet daily requirements. Regular blood tests can help monitor your B12 levels, ensuring you take action before deficiency impacts your cognitive health. Number 2, Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, plays an essential role in many aspects of health, including bone strength, immune function, and, crucially, brain health. Unlike most vitamins, vitamin D functions more like a hormone, influencing numerous processes in the body, including those related to cognitive function. This nutrient is vital for brain health because it helps regulate calcium, which is necessary for proper nerve signaling and neurotransmitter production. Research has shown that adequate levels of vitamin D are linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. One of the most unique aspects of vitamin D is how our bodies obtain it. While some of it comes from food, the majority is synthesized in the skin through exposure to sunlight. However, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at this process. Additionally, factors like living in northern latitudes, spending a lot of time indoors, using sunscreen, or having darker skin can significantly reduce vitamin D production. This makes older adults particularly susceptible to vitamin D deficiency, which has been associated with an increased risk of developing dementia and other cognitive impairments. To maintain optimal brain health, it's important to ensure sufficient vitamin D levels. While moderate sun exposure is a good way to boost vitamin D, it's not always feasible or safe for everyone, especially those at risk of skin cancer. Fortunately, there are dietary sources of vitamin D that can help. Fatty fish such as salmon, tuna, and mackerel, egg yolks, fortified dairy products, and mushrooms exposed to UV light are all good options. However, it can be challenging to get enough vitamin D from food alone, especially for older adults. For many people, a vitamin D supplement may be necessary to meet daily requirements, especially during the winter months or for those who have limited sun exposure. It's advisable to consult with a healthcare provider to determine the appropriate dosage, as too much vitamin D can also have adverse effects. Number 3, Magnesium, the overlooked mineral. Magnesium is often an underappreciated player in the realm of brain health, yet it is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, many of which are critical for proper cognitive function. This essential mineral is a key component in energy production, protein synthesis, and the regulation of blood pressure. But when it comes to the brain, magnesium's role becomes even more crucial. It helps regulate neurotransmitters, the chemicals that transmit signals throughout the nervous system, and plays a pivotal role in maintaining the health of synapses, the connections between neurons that facilitate communication within the brain. Research has shown that higher magnesium intake is associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline and dementia, especially in women. One of the reasons for this is magnesium's ability to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, both of which are significant contributors to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Additionally, magnesium helps regulate calcium influx into cells, which is vital for preventing neurotoxicity and maintaining healthy brain function. Despite its importance, many people don't get enough magnesium in their diets. It's estimated that up to 80% of Americans may be deficient in this crucial mineral, which could have serious implications for brain health. Symptoms of magnesium deficiency can include headaches, muscle cramps, fatigue, and even mood disorders like anxiety and depression, all of which can further impact cognitive function. To boost your magnesium intake, focus on incorporating magnesium-rich foods into your diet. Leafy greens such as spinach and Swiss chard, nuts and seeds, particularly pumpkin seeds, whole grains, legumes, and even dark chocolate are excellent sources. For those who find it challenging to get enough magnesium through diet alone, supplements are an option, but it's important to consult with a healthcare provider to determine the right form and dosage. Number 4. Boron and selenium, the brain's unsung heroes. When we think about nutrients essential for brain health, vitamins like B12 and D often take the spotlight. However, trace minerals like boron and selenium, though lesser known, play critical roles in maintaining cognitive function and protecting against cognitive decline. These unsung heroes are often overlooked, yet their impact on brain health is profound. Boron is a trace mineral that significantly influences brain function, although it's not as widely discussed as other nutrients. Research has shown that boron is involved in the regulation of brainwave activity and is crucial for cognitive processes such as memory, attention, and hand-eye coordination. Low levels of boron have been linked to poorer performance on tasks requiring these cognitive skills, suggesting that even slight deficiencies can have noticeable effects on mental clarity and focus. Boron is naturally found in a variety of foods, making it relatively easy to include in your diet. Fruits like apples, pears, oranges, and grapes are good sources, as are nuts like almonds and walnuts, and legumes such as beans and lentils. Ensuring a consistent intake of boron-rich foods can help maintain sharp cognitive function as you age. Selenium is another trace mineral that plays a crucial role in brain health, primarily through its powerful antioxidant properties. Selenium helps protect brain cells from oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors in the development of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Studies have shown that low selenium levels are associated with cognitive decline in older adults, highlighting the importance of this mineral in maintaining mental sharpness. One of the best sources of selenium is Brazil nuts. Just one nut provides more than 100% of the daily recommended intake, making it an incredibly efficient source. Other good sources include seafood like tuna, halibut, and sardines, as well as poultry, eggs, and shiitake mushrooms. While severe selenium deficiency is rare, ensuring you get enough through diet is essential for long-term brain health. Incorporating foods rich in boron and selenium into your daily diet is a simple yet powerful way to support your brain's health and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. These trace minerals may not be as well known as others, but their contributions to cognitive function are invaluable. By making sure you get enough of these nutrients, you can help protect your brain from the effects of aging and maintain mental clarity for years to come. In summary, neglecting key nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, boron, and selenium could silently increase your risk of dementia. By ensuring you get enough of these vital nutrients through a balanced diet and, when necessary, supplements, you can support your brain health and lower the risk of cognitive decline. Remember, it's never too early, or too late, to start nourishing your brain. Thanks for watching.